We are live from Mobile, Alabama, from the Mobile Civic Center with Week 6 of SmackDown Live, and I am your General Manager, Robert Hall. We have a great show for you tonight, which includes 3 title matches and 4 and a lot of other matches that should have titles on the line, but they don't. For a quick review, let's go. In the opening match of the evening, we will see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson face off against the New Day, who are the number 1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. They will be facing off against the team of of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, with Big E in their corner. And of course, this match will be for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Oh, don't worry, my friend. This is my best. In the second match of the evening, we have a tag match which may decide which team might be locked inside the winner of match number 1 inside of the steel cage at Lockdown, when the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, face off against the Fashion Police, Tyler Breeze and Fandango. In the third match of the evening, we have the phenomenal AJ Styles facing off against Kevin Owens in what should be a great match. In our fourth contest, we have a rematch from last week for the United States Championship. Oh, hold on. I have to redo this. Hold on. But I repeat, we have a rematch from last week for the United States Heavyweight Championship, as we will see the champion Elias defend his title against Dolph Ziggler. But in this case, there must be a winner. There will be no countouts. There will be no disqualifications. There must be a winner for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Yes, the Usos have the night off. They deserved a night off, and I'm giving it to them. In the fifth match of the evening, we have a rematch. We have a match featuring the final 2 women in the 6-pack challenge match from Clash of Champions, as we will see Charlotte Flair challenge the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. In match number 6, we have a dream match everybody's been waiting for since they first clashed at NXT TakeOver Dallas. As we will see Sami Zayn face off against Shinsuke Nakamura. And then, in the main event of the evening, we have Alpha vs. Omega 2. Where the WWF Champion Kenny Omega will face off against Chris Jericho in a non-title match, with the added stipulation that if Chris Jericho wins, he will be granted a WWF Championship match either next week on SmackDown Live or at Lockdown in 2 weeks. But regardless of what happens, that is our loaded show for tonight. So here we go, live from Mobile, Alabama. We are about to go live. We are live. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live. Good evening, everyone, and as I said earlier, we are live from the Mobile Civic Center in Mobile, Alabama for Week 6 of SmackDown Live here on this Discord exclusive universe mode. There's no doubt Raw had a great show, but SmackDown will be even better. If you don't believe me, just stick around and get proven wrong. And we are about ready for the first title defense for the club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, as they will face off against Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day, with Big E in their corner. Will the power of positivity and pancakes lead the New Day to the tag team titles? And we're about ready to kick off the opening match of the evening, and here we go. First off, here come the champions, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Even though I still do not know how to vacate the titles and give it to them directly, these two men are the champions. They won the championships at Clash of Champions when they defeated the Usos, who have made it clear, their intentions clear, that they intend to challenge at Lockdown. But that decision is not up to them, it is up to me. But they are not worried about the Usos, because they have a title defense tonight against the New Day, who in real life are the are 4-time WWE Tag Team Champions and the longest reigning champions ever.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Just a reminder, everybody, we are 2 episodes away from the Lockdown pay-per-view. There are another 2 weeks. So, preferably, either Sunday or Monday, I will be coming to you live from Lockdown with 7 matches contested inside of a steel cage. One team hoping to punch their ticket to Lockdown tonight is the New Day, who are looking to add Tag Team Championship gold here in the Universe mode. And now Big E is in the ring doing Snow Angels. New Day is in the ring dancing. Are they overlooking the club for a formidable test for the Tag Team Championships? Only time will tell. All we have to do is wait for the bell to ring. There it is. The title is on the line. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And the referee holds the titles in the air. The champions, the challengers. And the bell is rung, and here we go. We have Luke Gallows starting off with Kofi Kingston. And Gallows starts off strong early with a big sidewalk slam. Kofi fires him into a corner, into a nice Frankensteiner, and puts a boot to Luke Gallows. He continues to put boots to him. Picks up Gallows and hits him with a spinning wheel, with a spinning kick, and a kick right to the small of the back. Kofi nails him with the right hand. He looks to be in control spot, but Gallows strikes right back with a punch of his own and a nice back suplex. Kofi picked up to his feet. Gallows scoops him up. And a nice fall away slam by Luke Gallows. Kofi back to his feet again. Gallows went for an offensive move, but instead he got an arm drag. And a nice little sweep move there by Kofi Kingston, who's back on the offensive. Hits him with the head, a twisting neck breaker sends Gallows to the mat. Innovative offense by Kofi Kingston here as he pulls out a DDT out of nowhere. Gallows hits the jawbreaker. Carl Anderson is looking for the tag in that corner over there. Let's see. Kofi head first into the turnbuckle. And there's a tag to Carl Anderson. Whipped into the ropes with a double team move. And a double backdrop sends Kofi to the mat. Now Woods is looking for a tag. Hopefully Kofi can get to him before he takes a lot of punishment from the club. Anderson now on the top rope, goes for a double axe handle and nails him in the back. Now putting the boot right to the top of his head. Anderson working on that neck of Kofi Kingston. He could get a submission here, but instead he throws him right down to the mat. Kofi working on that arm, and then pulls him forward into a nice little shoulder tackle. And drops his arm across the mat. He's in control of Carl Anderson, but he still could probably use a tag. With a Falcon Arrow by Kofi Kingston to the corner. He tags Xavier Woods and he's in the match. Anderson strikes with a couple of punches, a low drop kick, and then a kick right to the midsection. Drapes Woods over the middle rope and then throws him right down. And then drops a knee right across the neck area, it looks like. Speaking of the neck, he goes right to work cranking on Woods' neck. The club seemed to have a mission tonight to defend their tag team titles successfully. He goes to pick up Woods. Woods recovers with a jawbreaker. Went for a clothesline. Anderson ducks up and a nice brain buster over his knee. Woods is in trouble. He is now in complete control. Whip to the corner. Looks like he's off the move, but instead Woods caught Anderson in the face with a pair of boots. And a nice backbreaker. Gallows is looking for the tag. Gallows gets the tag, and he's in the right match. And he nails Woods with a big boot. And a questionable clothesline and another big boot. Putting the boots to Woods now in the second. And drops an elbow right to the back. Woods picked up and dropped over the top rope. Neck first. He dives and makes the tag to Kofi Kingston, who recovers a nice clothesline and a double foot. Double stomp, I should say, and another clothesline. And a nice boom and a nice leg drop there by Kofi Kingston. And a knee right to Gallows' face. And there's a kick right to the back of Luke Gallows. Kofi just trying to keep advantage here. And a nice DDT. He's going to the top rope, posing for the audience in Mobile, but he really should be trying to go for the win here. They are in a title match, damn it. Trouble in Paradise, it looks like. There's a cover in the ring. One. Only one as Carl Anderson comes in to break it up. And a nice little combo neck breaker suplex move. Kofi to the top rope. Woods drops him with the same move again. And a rock and roll by Woods. Gallows is down. This could be trouble for the club. And back in the hard way. Galloway has him up on the shoulder and drops him back down hard. There's the cover in the ring. 1, 2, 3. For some reason, Woods did not get in there to break up the pinfall. But it doesn't matter regardless, because the winners and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Club. And the Club making New Day suffer at the end of the match here with the post-match attack. And now they will soak it all in with their first successful title defense on the road to Lockdown. And that is a 3-star caliber match, which is very good. We're about ready to begin the second match of the evening, which also has implications in the tag team division, as we will see the Revival face off against the Fashion Police. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's got to be one of three teams. It's got to be either the Revival, the Fashion Police, or the Usos in line for the tag team championship shot inside the steel cage. But tonight is not about lockdown yet. Don't get me wrong, while the Revival are the bar on SmackDown, the Fashion Police have had a very good run on SmackDown, including picking up, I believe, either 2 or 3 victories in these first 6 weeks. Wait, I think it was 2 wins. This is their 3rd match, I believe. Or no, this is their 4th match. They won 2 and they lost 1. Will the Fashion Police be successful again and issue some citations to the Revival? Or will the top guys wind up on top? So only one way to find out, and here we go. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. One fall! Introducing first, approaching the ring, they are the team of Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, the Revival. There they are, the team that I consider to be the best team on SmackDown Live. Not only that, the best team in this entire universe mode. And I will not change my mind on that. Because unlike the bar, they do not need a night off. And neither do their opponents. They are the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango, the Fashion Police. The Fashion Police have had a very successful month to start this universe mode. They got all the way to the semifinals of the tag team tournament. And of course, Fandango has an opportunity whenever he sees fit in the next few weeks to challenge for a championship. But we're not worried about the pursuit of gold tonight. We are just worried about contendership for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And Fandango is making it rain tickets all over Mobile, Alabama. The Revival, the Fashion Police. Here we go. We have Tyler Breeze and Scott Dawson win the match. Oh! Somebody hasn't been watching the show. Well, you missed a successful title defense by the Club over the New Day, with the Club more or less punching their ticket to lockdown. Breeze sent hard in the top turnbuckle multiple times by Scott Dawson, but Breeze recovers with a Hurricane Rana and a boot right to the head. And the second. Breeze now working on Scott Dawson. He tries under the corner. Whips. Snaps his neck. Puts the knee right to the back. Goes to the corner. Second rope. Tyler Breeze taunting Scott Dawson, waiting for him to get to his feet. Puts a boot to him. And a Hurricane Rana. You know he's putting the boot right to the back. It's alright. There's a tag to Dash Wilder of the Revival. He went for a forearm, but it was blocked. But he doesn't. But that drop kick was not blocked. And a second forearm. And another drop kick. Dash Wilder is a man on fire. As he gets to work on Tyler Breeze here, now rubbing his face directly into the mat, and drops an elbow right to the back of his head. Turns him over. Here's cover. One. Only a 1 count for Wilder. Wilder's getting all hyped up, bouncing around there. Kind of like Brock Lesnar a little bit. Breeze hits the elbow, followed by a forearm. And there's the tag to Fandango. Wilder sweeps Fandango down and then starts working on his leg. Fandango with a nice shoulder tackle sends Wilder to the mat. And a kick right to the back, right to Wilder's back. And a second. He went for a boot there but missed. He hit the air there. And he sets up Wilder and connects with a back suplex. And a kick right to the back. Wilder could probably use a tag here. There's a knee right to the face of Fandango. Wilder now trying to move around. He gets to the corner. There's a tag to Scott Dawson. Tag has been made. Fandango picks Dawson up and drops him over his knee. Dawson sweeps Fandango from behind by sweeping the leg and dropping a leg drop across his neck, putting the boots to him. Fandango dragged to the middle of the ring, and he eats the knee from Scott Dawson. Dawson now going to the top rope and posing for the audience. He should have been more worried about the Fetch Police because he got down and walked right into a backbreaker. Fandango tried to get fancy with that springboard leg drop, but he missed by a mile. As now Dawson's arm is just dropped hard to the mat, and there's a nice, I have no idea what to describe that as. That was a great move by Fandango. Fandango to the top rope. Dash Wilder just hit the referee from behind, and Fandango just nailed him with the boot, with the leg drop. That poor referee, he got nailed twice there. That could have very well been it. As Scott Dawson was down, but the referee was out of position after being nailed by first Dash Wilder and then accidentally by Fandango. Fandango stabs the neck. He picks Dawson up. Setting him up for a nice suplex. It's blocked. And a nice forearm by Scott Dawson. He's going for it again. Forearm right to the back of Scott Dawson. Dawson to the top turnbuckle. And there's a tag into Tyler Breeze. Sent to the ropes. And a double back elbow. I agree, my friend. Fandango is looking very good. He's looked good the past few weeks. And now Tyler Breeze working on the neck of Scott Dawson. Dawson could probably use a tag to Wilder at the moment. Instead, he's whipped into the corner, and there's another tag to Fandango. And Breeze sends Dawson face first into Fandango's boot. Fandango to the middle rope, drops an elbow. Dawson punches with the uppercut. He comes in a position. And takes Fandango down with a good power bomb there. But he can't take advantage because he has to go make the tag, and he does to Dash Wilder. Fandango still reeling from that power bomb, and now he's getting his neck worked over by Wilder. Dash Wilder to the middle turnbuckle. Now he's just biding his time, waiting for Fandango to get to his feet, and he went for the double axe handle, but he missed, but that Enzuigiri did not. And Fandango was hit hard with that Enzuigiri. Wilder fired into the corner. There's a tag to Tyler Breeze. Fired into the ropes. And a double arm drag. Fandango has to leave the ring. He's out of count of 5. Wilder whips into the corner. Breeze sitting up in the corner. For a tornado DDT from the corner. He looks like he went for the boot there. While Wilder looks like he's trying to crawl away, but he was crawling towards the wrong corner. Nice crucifix into a single leg Boston Crab by Tyler Breeze. This could be it. This could be it. Will Wilder submit? Will Wilder submit? No, he does not. And this match continues. Tyler Breeze with the Unprettier. There's the cover. 1, 2, only a 1 count. Scott Dawson gets in there to pick up the pin at 2. I'm pretty sure that was the end of it, but Scott Dawson got in there in perfect timing to save the match. There's an uppercut by Dash Wilder and a clothesline. Sends Breeze out onto his butt, and he's pulled out of the corner. Wilder looks like he's getting pumped up and excited for something. Breeze up on the shoulders, and over the knee backbreaker by Dash Wilder. He's setting up for something. A code breaker! It's a code breaker by Dash Wilder. There's the cover. 1, 2, but then the revival of 1. What is with these tag team partners not breaking up the pinfalls? First, it was the New Day in match 1. Now it's Fandango in match number 2. Are there issues between the Fashion Police? But that doesn't matter because the winner of match number 2 are Dash and Dawson, the Revival. Yes, it is very interesting of me to allow CM Punk to fight on June the 9th. I have no issue with that. I have no issue at all with loaning my talent out. And another 3-star match, which was pretty good. And now we will continue on to match number 3 of the 7. And it will feature the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. In real life, these two men are 2 staples in the tag team division. In the WWF title division on SmackDown, but we're not worried about real life SmackDown. We are worried about this universe mode, and we're ready for this match here in week 6, and here we go. Introducing first, from Gainesville, Georgia, He is the phenomenal AJ Styles, who would say they say he is the United States champion, but that is not true. Elias holds that title. I don't know why he has it. The title is not on the line here today because he does not have it. But he is looking to perhaps get in line for some gold with a win today over Kevin Owens. The winner of this match will probably be in contention for a title of any kind going into the Lockdown show. I'm sure AJ Styles is looking forward to Lockdown, since back in the heyday of Lockdown in TNA, he was very familiar with competing at Lockdown. But there is one man who's looking to block his way to that steel cage for any title, and he is from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens heading to the ring without his best friend, Sami Zayn, who is backstage preparing for his own match against Shinsuke Nakamura later this evening. Yes, I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. But we'll worry about that later, because right now we are worried about this big match, the first of 3 main event caliber matches here tonight on SmackDown Live. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. The referee signals for the bell, and away we go. Styles whipped into the corner, sent down hard. He's favoring his back early. This match has been going on for only seconds, and AJ Styles is already hurt, and hurt badly. Big right hand by Kevin Owens. An overhead back suplex. And puts a boot right to AJ's head. And puts a big boot, big knee right to the face of AJ Styles, not AJ Lee. AJ up on the shoulders and into a gut buster, and a kick right to the midsection of AJ Styles. Kevin Owens seems to be in complete control there, but AJ recovers and drives the knee right to the fat gut of Kevin Owens, whipped into the ropes, and a nice neck breaker. Styles now dragging Kevin Owens to the middle. There's a cover. Only a 1 count for AJ. Not enough to drain Kevin Owens yet. Up on the shoulders. Owens up. Owens down in a side slam. Styles picks up Owens. Has him locked up in a headlock. And starts to work that knee and starting to work on the big man's knee. And now he drives elbows into said knee. That has to hurt Kevin Owens. From the rope, it's a springboard moonsault by AJ Styles, who picks up Kevin Owens and takes a back body drop from him. Owens from behind sets up. There's a German suplex. Mobile, Alabama has become Canadian Suplex City. For Kevin Owens, sets it up. And a nice delayed neckbreaker by AJ Styles. As now he's starting to go to work on the neck of Kevin Owens. Trying to get any kind of advantage here. He snaps his neck. Owens is down hard on the mat, and he's working on the headlock. He's got that headlock like that hard, and that is some great news about 205 Live. Hopefully, with Triple H in charge of 205 Live, the Cruiserweights can prosper, and there's some elbows by Kevin Owens and a DDT by AJ Styles. AJ to the top rope. He went for a spiral tap, I believe, but he missed it. He missed it. That could have been big, but he missed it. Up in the corner, on the top rope. KO going up after him. Up on his shoulders. On the top rope, Samoan drop sends AJ down hard. Owens puts a boot right to his back. And another one right, and a kick right to the small of his back. AJ just sent Kevin Owens over the top rope. AJ sends Owens face first and gets an elbow from him. Styles is sent into the corner by Kevin Owens and a kick right to the gut. I agree Raw was good, but we are not talking about Raw. We are talking about SmackDown Live. And Kevin Owens just hit AJ Styles with a cannonball in the corner. Owens trying to set something up. Kick right to the gut. Send right into the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb, that could be it. There's the cover. 1, 2. Kevin Owens has defeated AJ Styles. What a big win for Kevin Owens. Out of nowhere, he connected with that pop-up powerbomb, and that was the end of the match. That has to improve Kevin Owens' standings for any kind of title going into Lockdown. I could like to confirm that he may be in the running for the WWE Championship, but that might not be an option. But needless to say, the winner of this match, Kevin Owens. Big surprise for everybody, because AJ Styles is one of the best men I have on my roster, and he was just beaten soundly by Kevin Owens. We are now ready to move on to match number 4, I believe. And it is... Hello, Tiago BR Gamer. And it is a no-holds-barred match for the United States Championship because of the actions last week where Dolph Ziggler defeated the United States Champion Elias via a count-out. So I decided to give Dolph Ziggler another chance, but this time there will be no controversy, as there will be no count-outs, no disqualifications, no excuses. One winner. Not so much as up. I'm pretty good. How are you? Oh, hello, Brazil. How are you? Now, JoJo's in the ring trying to make the announcement. And here comes the challenger for the United States Champion, Dolph Ziggler, who actually defeated Elias in a United States Championship match last week. He won via countout, but did not win the championship. So he came up to me backstage after the show. No, I do not speak Portuguese. He came up to me after the show and demanded another shot with Elias. And with the controversial ending from last week, I agreed. I gave him his title shot, and he has one tonight. Tonight, there will be no controversy. There will be no excuses. There must be a winner. And here comes the opponent. He hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the United States champion, Elias. Elias is looking to carry over the success he has in real life here to the universe mode, because this past Monday in real life, Elias won a triple threat match over John Cena and Braun Strowman to earn position number 6 in the upcoming Elimination Chamber match. Will success follow him to universe mode as he defends his title against Dolph Ziggler? And will we get a song afterwards? He puts the guitar down because it's not time for music. We are here to fight. There it is, the United States Championship, which will go to either. Wait, hold on, the referee's holding up. And that beautiful title will go to either Dolph Ziggler, the challenger, or Elias, who is the champion at the moment. And the bell's rung. And a nice jawbreaker there by Dolph Ziggler. And a DDT. And drops a boot right to the arm of Elias. He's out reeling early. And a jumping DDT by Dolph Ziggler on Elias. Who defeated Hideo Itami? I didn't see anybody defeat Hideo Itami. And a nice DDT. Dolph Ziggler to the middle rope. He went for a drop kick, but he was swatted away by Elias. Elias sends Dolph Ziggler into the ropes and nails him with a clothesline. And a kick right to the back of Dolph Ziggler. Elias sent flying in the ropes and eats a drop kick from Dolph Ziggler. There's a cover early. Only a 1 count. There's a lot more fight left in Elias, and Dolph Ziggler delivers a headbutt. Elias picks him up, puts him down, and then with an arm drag, flips him over. Now he's starting to stomp on the arm, and puts a knee to the back with a clutch position. Just trying to inflict pain on Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler is up. Ziggler is slammed onto the mat. Elias ascends to the top turnbuckle. He went for the drifter's elbow, but he missed. Ziggler rolls over for the cover to take advantage. There's 2 and 2 only. Elias made a mistake there when he went for that elbow and he missed. And there he ate another headbutt. Ziggler went for a clothesline. Elias ducked, but then Dolph hit him with another clothesline. He's got him knocked in the head scissors now, and he's throwing forearms at Elias. Dolph Ziggler is looking very sharp tonight. He knows what he wants. He knows what he deserves, and he wants that United States title. What he did not want was that jawbreaker and that DDT from Elias. Ziggler standing on the apron. Elias standing there biting his time, and he throws a forearm that sends Dolph Ziggler to the floor. Now they can be on the outside as long as they want. There will be no count. Because there are no countouts, no disqualifications, there must be a winner in tonight's match. The fourth match of 7. Elias picks up Ziggler's knee and drives it hard down onto the floor. Ziggler sent back into the ring. And Elias swamped Ziggler's face right across the apron. Hardest part of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And then he caught a knee right to the side. Ziggler caught a knee right to the side of his head. Elias with a neck breaker there. This could be trouble. I do not see Elias losing. He's winning, man. He's winning. And he puts the boots right to Dolph Ziggler and puts the forearm right to his face. Elias setting it up. Now what's the triple whammy? 1, 2, 3. And Elias has successfully defended his United States Championship here in week number 6 by defeating Dolph Ziggler. Trust me, Ziggler had a good showing, but it was not enough as he lost to Elias. The winner, and still the United States Champion, Elias. Elias has won this match, and he has retained his title. And he looks forward to more title defenses in the forthcoming weeks, including one inside of a steel cage. Fifth match of the evening will be for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as we will see Charlotte Flair face off against the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now these two women were the last two remaining in the six-pack challenge elimination match at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, it's great that you're going to live in the United States. It's a wonderful place. But now we got a great show coming up. We have another title match, and here we go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SmackDown Women's Championship of the world. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina. She is the number one contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair had an impressive showing in the six-pack challenge. Plus, she was the winning captain in last week's 8-woman tag match. Even though she did not get the pinfall, her team won. And tonight she intends to win again to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. Will she win tonight? Yes, Josh, it's unfair for everybody to compete against a robot, but they can't help it. Well, wait, she beat a robot. So Bayley could beat a robot. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion. It's Bayley. And the inflatable Bayley Buddies are also here tonight in Mobile, Alabama. As everybody's favorite hugger, Bayley has arrived here in Mobile to defend her SmackDown Women's Championship for the first time against a very tough challenger in Charlotte Flair. She's looking to prove she's worthy of the championship gold that she won at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. To be the best, you have to beat the best. And tonight, she is facing one of the best. And there it is, the SmackDown Women's Championship title belt, which will go to the winner of this match. Either that belt right there will go to either Charlotte Flair or Bayley. Well, sounds, and here we go. Bayley approaching early. It's an early start with a neckbreaker on Charlotte Flair. Picks up to her feet. And a Hurricane Rana sends Charlotte down. On this right hand there. There's a tie-up. Charlotte has her from behind. She's squeezing the midsection. That must be difficult with her robotic strength. And she picks her up and slams her down. And then has Bayley in a headlock and drops a right hand across the face. Charlotte fired in the ropes. There's a thus press. Charlotte's mechanical head is getting bashed hard against the mat. Bayley with a snap suplex. Bayley just trying to think of a strategy of what to do here. She clasps the second turnbuckle, goes for an elbow and misses it. Charlotte Flair has an opening if she can take advantage of it. There's a chop, woo, and a second woo. Pair of chops and a kick by Charlotte Flair. That was a kick to the air and another one to the back. And a knee right to the midsection. And a kick to the back. Charlotte now drags Bayley in the middle of the ring, puts on the boot right to her spine. And now she's bouncing Bayley's head off the canvas like she did to her earlier. Goes for a kick and an enziguri by Charlotte on Bayley. Kick right to the back. And once again, she's bouncing that head back and forth. This could be trouble. Charlotte to the top rope. And she nails Bayley with a Hurricanrana. To be honest, Thiago, I don't really know much about Brazil, except they're good at soccer and their women are beautiful. There's a shot right to the back. And now Charlotte is choking out Bayley. Not even a 1 count there for Charlotte. There's a knee right to the back. Up on her shoulders, Bayley drops behind with a DDT. Yes, I don't know much about Brazil. Bayley goes to pick her up, instead drops her with a DDT. Dragging Charlotte to the middle of the ring. There's the cover. 1. It's a 1 count only. Fires a right hand right into Charlotte, and a second. From behind, German suplex. And now Bayley is playing to the crowd sharp in Mobile like she always does. There's another right hand. Charlotte fires Bayley into the corner. Bayley now on the top rope. With the superplex! With the superplex! There's cover! 1, 2! Sweet for Charlotte on the superplex and a knee right to the back. Charlotte to the top rope. Go for the outside, she hits it. This could be trouble. There's the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Charlotte was 1 second away from becoming SmackDown Women's Champion. But now she's going to work on that leg. So figure 4. It's a figure 4. No, it's a figure 8. This could be trouble. This is the end. This is the end of Bayley's title run. After with only 1 title defense. She's in trouble, and she's in trouble early. She did not tap out. It looked like she was close, but she did not tap out. And another release German suplex. Charlotte now climbing to her feet. Now she's up from behind with the right hand. Here's the next snap. Charlotte now down under her butt. And the shot was in the midsection. Nice headlock takeover. There's the cover. 1, 2. 2 count again. Charlotte is very close here. Bayley has to get a strategy going, or else she is going to end up leaving Mobile a loser and an ex-champion. Charlotte trying to get any advantage she can over Bayley, and she continues to do it. She continues to choke Bayley for some reason. She has to work on her advantage. Has Bayley up on her shoulders and face first into the top turnbuckle. There's a knee right in the midsection. Picks Bayley back up. Bayley puts her back. Charlotte whips into the corner. Snap suplex into the corner for Bayley. Bayley to the top turnbuckle. She's setting up. Comes up, going for an elbow drop. Put the spear, there's a cover. 1, 2. Bayley has retained her SmackDown Women's Championship. What a defense. The winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Now Bayley, the champion she is extending her hand to Charlotte. Charlotte accepts the handshake in friendship and raises her hand. But I must keep an eye on the situation. Nothing happened. And that match was great. It came with 3.5 stars. And Bayley has retained her Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the point for the second of 3 big main events. A rematch here on 2K of a match people are probably still dying to see from the real life match that happened at NXT Dallas. Because that match at NXT Dallas might be one of the best matches ever. First contestant in this match is from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He is Sami Zayn, who for some reason has stolen Kenny Omega's heavyweight championship. Sami Zayn entered the ring. And that's could be bad news in real life. But we'll worry about that later. But now we'll worry about shit about Sami Zayn, who is not the WWE champion, but for some reason has it. He must have stolen it from Kenny Omega's gym bag, because he is not the champion. One man who does have his sights on championship gold, both here in universe mode and in real life, is the Artist. He is from Japan. He is the Artist, known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura, straight out of Kyoto, Japan, has come here to Mobile in an attempt to beat Sami Zayn for a second time, like he did at NXT Dallas. Shinsuke playing it up for the audience. The audience loves this man in Mobile, and he loves the audience right back. And he is hoping the momentum and love from the audience can lead him to championship gold, maybe against Kenny Omega, depending on what happens in tonight's main event match between Alpha and Omega. But that match is coming up next. After this potential 5-star match. But of course, we thought Nakamura and Kenny Omega at Clash of Champions was going to be a 5-star pay-per-view. Well, that was really not. That was a match that lasted about 5 minutes, if not less. We can only hope that this match gets the time it deserves. Yeah! And there he is. The spotlight is shining on the rock star of the WWE and SmackDown Live, Shinsuke Nakamura. Kind of a long, elaborate entrance. The lights go on, and we are just about ready to go here in match 6 of week 6 of SmackDown Live, featuring that man, Shinsuke Nakamura. And that man, Sami Zayn. The rematch from NXT Dallas starts right now. Zayn from behind hits Nakamura with a back suplex with an underhook. Then Zayn is dropped with a leg whip by Nakamura. Nakamura with an overhead back suplex there. And a kick right to the gut. Alright. Zayn picks up Nakamura and nails him with a backbreaker. And he's putting boots to him. And another one right to the back. And he jumps down on the arm. Nakamura fired into the ropes and nailed with a drop kick by Sami Zayn. Zayn nails Nakamura with a suplex. And a right hand. He's got from behind. But Shinsuke fights out of it with a couple of back elbows. And a big back suplex there by Nakamura. Picks him up by the neck. Puts the knee right in his chest. That was not a Kinshasa knee strike. Sami Zayn going for a suplex, missed, but countered by Shinsuke with a suplex of his own and a kick right to the back. And another knee right to the spine. He's got those deadly, strong style knees. Preferably his Kinshasa knee, which you will see later. But Sami Zayn is just dropped face first past the top turnbuckle. Shinsuke went to get him in the corner, but Zayn moved. Zayn sitting on the top turnbuckle. Nakamura with a shot right to the back. German suplex from the middle turnbuckle. That has got to be something. He drops a forearm right in the face of Sami Zayn. Another right hand. Captures him from behind, and there's an overhead suplex. He's setting up. Nakamura could be playing something. He goes for a booty miss. Here's one right there. Cuts it up. Get it out. Kinshasa. It's over. 1, 2. Nakamura has defeated Sami Zayn in relatively quick time. That has to be a match to improve his standings in the WWE Championship picture, as Sami Zayn makes very quick work of Sami Zayn in this match. And once again, Sami Zayn shakes his hand as a show of good sportsmanship, and he will walk away and leave the ring alone to the man who is victorious, to the winner of this match, Shinsuke Nakamura. And this 5-star match was really 2.5, but it was still a good match. Now, the stage is set. We are now ready for the main event of week number 6 entirely, both Raw and SmackDown. The main event match is a non-title affair between the WWF Heavyweight Champion, the Cleaner, Kenny Omega, against the best, against the man who claims he is the best in the world at what he does, Chris Jericho. Even though I disagree with his sentiments about being the best in the world, just like there is someone else I know who disagrees with him being the best in the world. And that will be addressed in the upcoming weeks. Because he is not the best. And the whole world knows it. That match, and maybe inside of a steel cage, that match can happen. And then it will be proven that Jericho is not the best. Here we go. We are about ready for tonight's main event match. Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Now this is a rematch from January 4th in Tokyo, Japan, from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 12. Introducing first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, he is the Alpha, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is taking some time away from being either in Japan, being a rock star, or planning for his upcoming Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Rager Cruise to grace Mobile, Alabama with his presence. And since January 4th, Jericho has been in a bad mood ever since he was defeated at Wrestle Kingdom 12 by his opponent here tonight. And his opponent, he is from Toronto, Canada, I believe. He is a member of the Bullet Club, and he is the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega has come here tonight to Mobile to prove that he is the best in the world again by defeating Chris Jericho, to the point where he said if he is defeated tonight, he will defend his title against Chris Jericho in a match either in the next 2 weeks on SmackDown Live, or it'll be saved for Lockdown at the pay-per-view. But that match may not be happening, because that match will only happen if Jericho can defeat the champion. Here we go. It's the main event. Alpha Omega number 2. Let's get it on. Here we go. Omega with a knee right to the gut. Over the shoulder with a Fameasser, drives his face down into the mat, and a boot right to the back. And another one right to the knee. Omega now starting to work on the knee of Chris Jericho. He could get a submission here if he wanted to, but instead he lets go. But now Jericho's starting to favor that knee. Jericho now on one knee, brought up, and eats a big knee from Kenny Omega. And a nice arm drag. Deep arm drag. Shades of Ricky Steamboat. Woo! And a nice chop by Chris Jericho. Jericho drags Omega to the middle of the ring and stomps right on his arm. And a hard right hand. Again on the sleeper, then He had him in a sleeper, then dropped right down with a slam. Omega now going right to work on the neck. He's cranking that neck hard, looking to perhaps cause injury to Kenny Omega. So if he does win this match, he will not be healthy. Jericho went to the top senton and missed. Now he's getting shots to the back from the champion. Omega sends Jericho into the ropes with a nice German suplex. And a kick right to the back of Jericho's head. Jericho dragged up to his feet. Another big knee, another vicious knee strike by Kenny Omega. He went from behind, but it was countered, and Jericho hit him from behind with a touch to the back of his knee. And then Kenny hit Jericho in the back of his knee in a nice underhook German. Omega to the middle turnbuckle. And he nails him with a flying, and he nails Jericho with a flying knee. There's the cover. One. Only a one count for the champion on Chris Jericho. As now he grabs him with the back and starts grinding his forearm into the face of Chris Jericho. Omega has Jericho, sends him to the ropes, and now grabs him over the middle row, and a charging elbow right to the back of Chris Jericho. Looks like Kenny maybe trying to set up for something. Jericho up. That's the move that won him the title. Can he win this again? 1, 2. Kenny Omega has won. He has defeated Chris Jericho again. Well, that means that the winner of this match is Kenny Omega. And once again, for the third match in a row, we see a handshake to end this show. As once again, Jericho raises the hand of the victorious Kenny Omega, who was victorious tonight in another 2.5 star match. Yes, these matches do seem to go awful fast, Josh. Now, before I say goodnight to you all, let's do a quick review of the action we saw tonight. In the opening match of the evening, we saw the tag team champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeat the New Day and defend the tag team to successfully defend their tag team titles. Then in match number 2, we saw the Revival, Dash and Dawson defeat the Fashion Police in a match that will probably decide the future of the tag team titles, at least in contention. In the third match, we saw Kevin Owens defeat AJ Styles. In match number 4, we saw the United States Champion Elias defeat Dolph Ziggler for the United States title in a no-holds-barred match. In the 5th match, we saw a great back-and-forth fight, but in the end, the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley defeated Charlotte to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. In match number 6, we saw Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Sami Zayn. And then in the main event, in match number 7, that we just saw, we saw Kenny Omega defeat Chris Jericho Well, that is about it for the evening. Except I'm going to announce now that tomorrow you will see episode 7 of both Raw and SmackDown. Stay tuned for that. Until then, good night from Mobile, Alabama.